What's up, people? It's currently Sunday and I'm doing some prep for the trading week ahead. I didn't record much last week, so I'm gonna catch you guys up to where I'm at in the challenge so far. I think in my last video, I was up about 1%. We just got into profit. Currently, I'm up 3.8%. We've still got about 2 weeks left, so there's still plenty of time to pass the challenge. So there's gonna be a change of plan. I'm gonna try something new, and my way obviously isn't working. In terms of consistency, I'm not really getting anywhere. On top of that, it's just been mentally exhausting. So I've been in the comments. Everyone's been really supportive and engaged and really giving me a lot of good, valuable suggestions on how to approach this challenge. And I realized I need to stop being stubborn and listen, take it in. So I'm actually going to read through some of the comments now and highlight some of the ideas that I'll be adapting moving forward. Now, one thing people kept saying was stick to one pair. And I was skeptical at first. I trade 6 different pairs, including SP500, gold, Bitcoin, and I'm realizing spreading my attention 4 different markets with 4 different characteristics, it's just too much. I'm going to zero in and trade one pair only. And going by the statistics on my FTMO, it's clearly GU, so I'm gonna go with GU. Another thing which so many of you have highlighted to me is I need to refine my entries. I'm trying to catch moves here, there, and everywhere, and it's just chaos. So I'm gonna refine it down to 1 trade a day, with the option of a second trade, half size, if that trade don't work out. Someone said something that really hit home for me, and I'm gonna pop it up on the screen, but I really like the way Steve put this. He said, you have to make it up in your mind to show up to trade every time you're expected to be there, not just trade out of reflex or reacting to the market. Now, you've seen me waking up, trigger happy, firing off trades, and taking trades before I've mentally prepared myself. And it's usually the morning trades that go bad and set the tone of the day. Another one of you said, 1 pair, 1 session, 1 concept. Actually, so many of you guys have been telling me the same thing. And it's really making sense to me because 1, I can narrow my focus and concentration. And 2, if you're on the charts at a predetermined time, it gives you the time to get prepared, get your energy right, and perform the best you can. So one last comment. Philip here said, detachment is key. So many of us put being funded on a pedestal. And that's true. Being detached would solve 99% of our psychology problems. And I know that's the major struggle for me. And I realized that I got to make it up in my mind to embrace and accept the risk and the fact that I might fail this challenge. And I've been way too risk adverse, so I'm gonna be upping my risk to 1% per trade and get comfortable with the losses and try my best to let go of the outcome. So that's the plan, guys. 1 trade, 1 session, 1 pair, 1% risk. This is gonna be the first time I've tried to simplify my trading. And I got a good feeling about this, so we're going to see how it goes next week. Good morning, people. It is Tuesday. European session has just opened. I did trade Monday. Made some gains on the account. Currently up a bit more than this. I think the metrics is off. Yeah, so 5.4%, so made 1.6% yesterday. But complete transparency, I didn't activate the plan I was talking about. Reason was there was one change I forgot to mention. that actually hit me in the morning. I was like, this is important, and that's limit orders. Execution has been tricky for me recently, and I wanted to include limit orders to my toolbox. Also, another reason I didn't activate the plan was the SMP was just nuts yesterday, so I had to get a piece of that. But today, plan is going to be activated. So we're looking at the pound only, we're ignoring everything else, which is hard for me. I will be looking at other pairs just to look at correlations. Yesterday was a sell-off. I'm still bearish on it. So what I'm gonna do a little bit of analysis, see where we're going, mark out some levels. I've got a couple of alerts on a few different instruments to help me time a turnaround in the pound dollar. So I've got an alert set on the euro pound, looking for continuation for the strength it's had in the last few days. Dollar, I'm looking for just a small pullback and then a return back up past 96. I don't want it to pull back too much. Okay, so I've gone short. So we got short here at 92.2. Quick update. The move has been pretty clean. We're approaching our take profit. I'm in two minds whether to let it run a little bit further and take a partial. Reason being is we've got a clean move on the dollar, and at the same time we've got what potentially could be a clean move up back for the euro dollar. And when those two things are moving together, there's extra weakness in the pound, if that makes sense. We're gonna see. We're gonna let it run. I think I'm gonna take a partial here, about 62. So guys, I've let the trade run a little bit. Currently at 1.2%. I've already took about 1% off, so I don't think I should ask any more of it. I will be moving my stop, and I'm going to see how the next half an hour plays out, perhaps, but I won't be giving it much room from here. We're currently around 6.4% up, and we could see a run to 3,400. Yeah, I'm tempted to let it run a bit further. So the trade has pulled back quite a bit. I think I was getting a bit too greedy, and now I let it creep back too much. I've got a stop at 68. Currently up 7.25%. I think I've got my stop at 7% basically to round it off. And if it gets stopped out, then we are done for the day. Could have got much more out of it, I'll be honest with you, but it is what it is. Tomorrow's another day, so I will catch up with you guys then. Same plan tomorrow, one trade, one pair, one session, and yeah man, we're getting closer to finishing this challenge, so let's see if we can do that by the end of the week.